Hey, what's up, guys? I'm here today in Littleton, North Carolina, checking out the Cryptozoology and Paranormal Museum. Come along with me, and we'll check it out together. Got a cool statue of Bigfoot.
This is what I'm thinking. Here's, I gotta put more up here because basically I was getting this. I could hear movement with a parabolic dish, I could see something moving through. And everyone's
Got some casts. Honey Island Swamp Monster, Louisiana, 1974. Willow Creek, Washington. Casts, June 2000. Blue Mountain, Waniha. I don't even know how to say that.
I think if you're a tourist and you have to stay.
I got a map here. Shows the Bigfoot sightings, lake and river monster sightings, miscellaneous cryptid sightings, and sightings reported to them here at the museum all throughout the state of North Carolina. Quite a bit of them.
We have like these events coming up. You know, a lot more stuff going on. TV, Travel Channel, NPR, the whole bit. So, I mean, this is not what I came here to do. I mean, basically, I used to be a journalist in New York Daily News, so I was escaping New York and high taxes and tolls. Came down here, bought a big old historic house. We got it dirt cheap. Hired these contractors to work on it, and they started having issues. Shadow people, tools were moving. Now, the house has an underground stream in the basement, an old artesian well. Has a hidden room on the second floor. So anyway, we took advantage of it and started doing ghost tours and talking about the town history because we're on the old Stagecoach Road. And then next thing you know, the Bigfoot sightings start coming in. I've done a few documentaries. I was pretty much more into the paranormal. Long Island, New York, there's no Bigfoot sightings there, or lucky to see squirrels. So did one documentary upstate New York, Paul Bartholomew up in Whitehall, New York. So I had an interest in it, so I started interviewing people, and it was story after story after story coming through, and that's how this kind of developed. And so basically it kind of spun slowly into a museum. And then it got really big. I mean, we were packing them in. It was only 250 square foot in the front of the house. Of course, COVID came, shut everything down, but we knew we had to move. So now we're new to this place. We have 3,700 square feet here, parking across. It's a great access, and we're just trying to get everything done. And so we started ghost tours again, starting events. We take people out bigfooting too. Those we have to schedule ahead because that involves getting campsites and the whole bit. But you know, check us out. Go to our YouTube channel, Stephen Barcelo, and you know we got like 600 videos up.
Yeah, very cool.
So this is the main room. We're gonna like I said, at the house, you can see the picture of it down below there. It was you know, it's a big house. But we only had the very front rooms. I had the two rooms in the vestibule, so we had like 250 square feet. This room here is going to be the next thing. We're working on this now.
Oh, okay, cool.
So we've got lots of room. This is going to be for keynote speakers. It will be open to the museum. I'm going to have to frame out a wall back here. Like I said, this place has been everything. It was a church, it was a bar, it was a restaurant, it was a store, it was a barbecue place, car dealership, laundromat, I mean mattress store, mattress and bios. This is framed out for. So this wood here, I got $1 million in wood, so I'm going to tear all this down, repurpose it, frame out the wall here. I got to get the mini split cranked outside, the tube set. And then just finish painting the floor in here. You hit it, the 5 gallons, you paint the thing, hit it with another coat, and then we'll freshen up the walls. And then I got to start drilling and redo all the wire. Look at the wiring behind you; it's a nightmare. And, so I got to go through, figure out everything, get everything set up here, and then we'll have all kinds of events here. I want to have something at least once a month going on here. I got enough book authors probably to do something at least once a month, and then we're gonna start doing tournaments with MetaZoo, that card company that we're working with. They're doing stuff based on us, so a lot of stuff going on. Let me show you the back.
Cool.
You look on here, you see it real clear. You see how the reflection, the eyes rolled over, with the clown's looking forward. We'll get that. Sometimes actually the mouth will grimace too.
Like, what is it, like sort of looking to the side?
Yeah, literally, if you do a video of it and get it, the eye will be looking forward, and also it rolls over and looks at you, and sometimes the mouth will drop, and then it looks back away again.
Huh.
Is that crazy? That's a Confederate soldier we caught purely by accident. I mean, we're not looking for that. We're out bigfooting. This thing appeared from behind the tree, and then just literally backed off and disappeared. You can see the tree there. I can see heat from around the corner. It steps out. I'm yelling to the guy down there. I heard the noise. We couldn't see it with our eyes. We could only see it with the thermal camera.
Yeah.
Is that crazy?
I heard that when it was a bar, that somebody was shot and killed.
Yes, we don't know the facts on that. We've heard conflicting things. We know it was a honky-tonk. It was a rough place. A lot of stuff was going on. We were told there was a shooting here. Another person was left here in a hurry, upset about something, and apparently drove into a tree. We don't know if that was intentional or not.
Yeah.
That person was killed too. There's just a lot of problems here. The church too, we don't know much on that, how long that was here. I mean, the building's not super old. I mean, it's old. This part here was a takeout barbecue place. So I gave this office room to my daughter. Right now it's full of cardboard because we have a bunch of stuff delivered. And basically, she does tarot cards and things like that. And that's actually the log that woman claims was thrown in her car by a Bigfoot. So we already did doing video research.
Oh, this one on the table?
Yeah.
That was a log thrown by a Bigfoot?
Yeah,
Or
she
claimed,
claims.
anyways?
She claims, yeah. But she's not a Bigfoot person, so
And who was this that said that, made that claim?
she doesn't want a name out there. That's common.
Oh, but it's just someone that lives around here in the area? Oh.
She's out of town. She was in town for the geology of the rocks at Medoc Mountain. That was it. And she gets upset if I even talk too much because
Oh, really?
she's afraid someone will figure out who she is.
Oh, I wouldn't. I sure wouldn't figure out who she is.
Because we talked about it on a radio station on the Outer Banks. And, so we have a lot of guys that reach out to me all the time that just love this stuff. And every time something happens, they go, "Can you come on the air?" So
Yeah.
I have to be careful who I say and what. Some people are fine. You can say pretty much whatever you want.
Yeah.
And check out my little office here. So let's be more up your alley. It's a mess because I just got this printer in. It's a massive printer I just got in to print up stuff. But you look at the creepy one-way mirror. This here I do my podcast and I do a lot.
Oh, you got a
of
podcast?
Yeah, it's really just on the YouTube channel. We're gonna do.
Oh, it's a YouTube podcast?
Yeah, we're gonna go to Anchor too. We're gonna do multiple things. But right now I just haven't got the time. I'm busy working on this place. So.
Yeah.
But you can see I have mics set up so I can interview people sitting on the couch. I'm looking at some other equipment where I can just do multiple camera shoots and make the editing easier, And that's some of the MetaZoo stuff, the card company we're tied in with. And I have a whole nother mess of a room back here.
And I heard also you had to run for office or something?
Yeah, I was the commissioner in the town and the mayor for a while.
Yeah.
I just resigned so I can work on this place.
Because the people didn't want you to have this around here or something, right?
Right. I ran for office basically because they were giving me a hard time trying to shut me down for the ghost tours. I mean, they didn't even understand the cryptozoology end,
Yeah.
So if you see my signs, I'll show you in the other room. It says, "Bigfoot says, vote for Steve Barcelo."
There's one right there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I did all kinds of huge stories. I worked for the Daily News, a lot of celebrity stuff. And so, I had a background in this. I knew how to sell newspapers. I knew how to make connections, network, and talk. And so it was like, I came down here, it was like, you guys have, you've got Bigfoot sightings. Take advantage. Oh, you make us look like idiots talking about it. No, we're not. I'm not the one person. I'm not the one. Now I've seen it, But at that point, I'm just interviewing people. I said, if you have the world's best tomatoes, become the tomato capital of the world.
Exactly.
Take advantage of what you've got. You've got Bigfoot. Do you have any idea how huge this is? Active sightings. I mean, and now people have come to me and said, "Wow, thank you so much. You've done for the town." Of course, when I ran and stuff too. And there's people here who still hate me.
Have you ever had any Bigfoot sightings?
Oh yeah. Well, the thermal one. That's one I took.
Yeah.
So I've got that, and I have one other I saw with a camera daytime. Beyond that, it's just been evidence. It's, people, finding prints, calling me in, having rocks thrown. So look at the ballistic helmet there. I mean, I look like an idiot wearing these things. We'll put on ballistic helmets. You get hit by these rocks the size of melons and thrown at us. I mean, and this is what we wear, these chest rings.
You've had them thrown at you?
Oh yeah, the other guys have actually had more stuff than I have lately. But we've given up with the backpacks. We do the chest rigs now. These work out real well. And then if I have to carry a backpack, if you're going to cast prints, it's a daytime thing. You don't do it at night. You're not going to find prints at night.
Yeah.
Daytime, you're looking for prints. You're looking for hair or anything like that. Nighttime, we're out there. We're basically exploring. And we've already baited. We've already done what we want to do. And we're out there. I don't like to walk around. A lot of the guys just like hiking. They just like walking. I try to stay in one place pretty much. I don't want to, it's like hunting. I'm out there to hurt nothing, but if you move around, they're going to know you're there.
Yeah.
So sit in one place for hours, like your campsite. Like this time of the year is a perfect time. Stay in the campsite. Bait the campsite out big time and just hang there. Do camping. Do what they expect you to do. Nothing. Don't be out there looking for them and they'll come to you because that's how people are having all these sightings.
Yeah. Well, that's the same with ghost hunting too. It's
Yeah.
like-
Look at guys just
and it's like
you're on
fishing.
the move.
It's really like fishing.
Yeah. Why move? If you're getting stuff, why would you chum the water here and then go over there?
Exactly.
Just, but it's like I debate with the guys. Oh, you know, if you want to hike, go hike. That's fine. But you know, the guys that are walking in circles are not catching anything.
We got a little jackalope head here on the wall. It's kind of cool. So this doll, this clown, supposedly his eyes move. I think the owner said even his mouth moves sometimes in the reflection. So I guess, I'm not sure the doll itself moves, it's just the reflection. Let's see if I get anything with the K2 meter. Oh, yeah, it's going up to the yellow. It's got a bunch of haunted dolls here in this museum. This doll's not really getting anything. Well, a little bit. But yeah, this clown, well, he was. Yeah, clown's getting up to the yellow. It's about halfway. Let's check out some of these other dolls. And that's a solid yellow right there. Getting a little bit with these ones. And they almost all these dolls get up to almost a solid yellow. Oh wow, that's getting up to the red right there. So we got a spirit here in this doll. You able to move at all? Wow, look at it. Then you go over to the guy doll and it ain't doing nothing. It just stays on the one green. Go back over to the girl. Well, it might have moved. Huh? It's a little bit of something there, huh? And this girl doll was really lighting up there a moment ago. Wow, this one's wow. This one's getting up. This doll came from the Appalachian Mountains. She's known to make people nauseous, lightheaded, and generally freak people out even if they don't even know she is in the room, and touching her is considered extremely bad luck. I guess that's why she's behind the glass, because it's bad luck to touch her.
It's weird now, it's nothing.
Ain't getting nothing from the bear. A little bit of something there, not much. Got some shrunken heads right here. So the Raggedy Ann doll is known to move, have eye movement, and people hear the voice of a little girl coming from it. If you listen, maybe you'll hear too. See if we get any activity here. Just a little bit of a flicker. Not much. And here we got a haunted hay crane where a family member of the family who donated it had committed suicide, was hanging from it. This right here is a loner casket that people used to bury their babies in. Well, not to bury, but for viewing dead babies at funerals. And this one's actually a used one that's actually had dead babies in it before at funerals. Nothing with these dolls. This is a monkey head. Got a bunch of paintings on the wall. This one was actually, I believe they called it a death painting of a actual child who died. And there was a painting of the dead body.
Bigfoot or a really I guess the moral of the story is don't give up. There's a whole other world just around the corner.
Here he's got something of a MetaZoo, little card game type thing with a paranormal cryptozoology characters, and it's got Bigfoot in front of this museum, the Cryptozoology and Paranormal Museum. That's what that's supposed to be at. So they got a shout out in the MetaZoo card game. Here you got a little UFO, little shout out to Roswell.
I read the book The Day After Roswell, written by the general who was at first on the scene.
Oh, bobbleheads, Bigfoot and jackalope. Got some jack-o'-lanks. We got some more cool stuff here. Got some keychains here. Little mummy, the Scream, Robert the Doll, Diamond Eye Jack, Yeti.
I think I've had a Bigfoot. I gotta get some more Bigfoots.
So yeah, definitely a cool little museum here in Littleton, North Carolina. If you guys are ever in the area, or you're into the paranormal and cryptozoology, you should definitely just come check it out. It's definitely worth the trip, definitely worth the stop. All right, well anyways, y'all have a good one. Thanks for watching. Peace.